Hey YouTube, please Willis here with a sort of rant video. I've been wanting to make this for a while now because it's been happening a lot, and um, not that I don't understand why it always happens, but I just feel like it's like common sense, sort of. Not trying to disrespect. Well, actually, I'm not calling anybody out. But how to value your cards. I it's happened plenty of times where I have to where people give me ridiculous offers and think it's a good idea, like think it's a good price. Um, so I'm just gonna go through it, how I do it, how it should be. Not saying that I'm the ruler of all rules. I'm just saying it makes sense to me and it makes sense to a lot of other people that trade and sell. Um, so before I get into it, um, just this is just my personal opinions. I'm not saying this is how like all websites should be. I just once I explain it, I just think it's right. All right. So the first thing is don't go by Troll and Toad. Troll and Toad, Poke Order, they are not legitimate like price guides. They do exactly what GameStop does. If you play games, if you do video games, you should know exactly. They buy your cards low and they sell them as high as they can. They're a company. They try to get as much profit as they can. If you don't believe me, look at Troll and Toad and some cards that they buy. Look at how much they'll buy them for and look at how much they sell them for. They try to sell for max profit. So Troll and Toad is not a legitimate source to value your cards at. They try to sell them at the highest possible point they can, and people do buy them if they're in metagame and they need to get them for tournaments, or that Troll and Toad's my last option if I can't find it on eBay for a good price, if I can't find it on another, like Craigslist or something else, because Craigslist hit or miss, and you normally don't go there looking for the card you want. But if you can't, if like what you're looking for is not selling soon on eBay, then you go to Troll and Toad. Or if you're trying to find commons and uncommons, that's where I go. But if you're looking for like a Charizard Gold Star or something like that, you look at eBay. eBay is what people buy them for. It's not what they're asking them for. So you go to sold listings and average out how much they sell for. So if something sells for $55 and another one sells for $45, then it's probably worth around $50. It's not what they're asking for. So don't search Charizard Gold Star and look at the first price that's buy it now, because I can put up 10,000 rocks I found in my creek behind my house and say, "Hey, buy this now for $10,000." No, you go by what it sells for. Go to completed listings or sold listings, look at which they sell for, and that's what it's worth, because people are buying them at that price. It's not what people are still asking for. There's a reason why it's still up and selling, because people aren't buying it for what they're trying to buy it now for. What you want to see, what it's worth, go to eBay, sold listings, or completed listings, and then average it out. It doesn't make any sense to go on and be like, oh, well, hey, there's this Gardevoir Shining that's somebody's asking for $74 for it, so it must be worth around there. No, it's not. It takes 2 seconds to look at how much your car's worth. Like, it drives me absolutely insane when people have like when for instance Keldeo first came out, when Boundaries Cross came out, and Keldeo, even it's still today, it's still pretty well used in the gameplay. When it first came out, Troll and Toad was selling it for $74 because people needed them for tournaments, so people would buy them. So people were going crazy saying, "Oh yeah, this is worth $74." But they don't realize that in 2 months, when two other sets come out, it's going to be overtaken. It's like when Lugia EX came out, and that was the new craze. And now with I don't even know what's in Plasma Freeze. Oh, Deoxys. in 3 months, Deoxys full art's going to be worth nowhere what it is today. So, all I'm saying is to look, if you want to be smart with trading and get equal value for what you're getting and what you're giving away for what card you want, just look at what they sell for. Don't look at Troll and Toad. If you can't find it on Troll and Toad, and I mean, if you can't find it on eBay, which I highly doubt you cannot find, you can look on Troll and Toad and value it around there, because it must be rare that eBay doesn't sell it, because eBay sells about everything, every card. So like even this. So here's Clefable pre-release. I was just curious, and I was looking up the prices for when I was, about to buy it, because I bought the Clefable. Well, it was sort of like a buy trade, but it was very small trade, so I was only giving them like $5 in card value. So I was looking, and I got, an average price. It was worth around, $45 to $55 around there. I was looking on eBay. I valued it a little bit higher than that because the ones on there were a little played, and this one's in really good condition, so you also have to take that into consideration. And I was curious after I got the deal done, what Troll and Toad did, like what were they asking? Because I didn't even go on it, because Troll and Toad is good for certain cards, and they blow rare cards out of the water. It doesn't make any sense. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna look at what Troll and Toad wants. And I wish my computer was charged, because I would show you. They value this at $80-some, which, no, it's not worth that. I'm telling you, it's not. It sells for around $50, I'd say, on average. 50, like around there. PSA graded, maybe up there, depending on what grades it gets. But it was worth around $85. It was worth, yeah, they're somewhere around there, like 85 to 75, and they were buying it from you for like $30. So that just shows you that they're just trying to. It's a business. I'm not blaming them for it. I'm just saying that they're gonna buy from you for really cheap, and they're gonna sell it for almost double just to get all the profit. So all I'm saying is, if you want to trade with me, and a lot of people do this too, especially on like higher end Pokemon trading websites, you go by completed listings average, sold listings average, what they sell for, average it out. That's exactly what you're going to get. Take and consider the condition, because obviously played condition sells for less and near mint sells for more. So look at that, and voila, it's that easy. Don't send me, a trade saying, oh, this is worth, twice as much that it's supposed to be worth, and you don't even do any research about it. It's just common sense. But, alright, I'm going to finish on that, because I don't feel like getting into it and blabbing about it anymore. But as the title, promises, first 3 people to comment on this, I'll send you a free, not killed you. You have a choice from Plasma Freeze, I think that's Plasma Storm, Boundaries Cross, Next Destinies, but I don't think they matter because they're just regular ones. But if you just first 3 people to comment, I'll send you through PM, and I'll just throw this out there, because I don't even trade these, but this is a not used Keldeo tin. So you get I'm pretty sure you get a pack and Keldeo on it. I'll just throw a question out there, and when you comment down there saying like first, second, third, or even after that, I'm trying to think of a good question. What is my favorite Pokemon set created? I'll just throw that out there. Yeah. Yeah, what's my favorite Pokemon set? If you answer it right, I'll send you a PM, and I will put an annotation if somebody got it right. Or I'll comment on it, and you can just look at that. So yeah, first 3 people get a a code card of their choice, and then you can also enter once of what my favorite Pokemon set released is. And I won't give any hints. So yeah, just let me know. Alright, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.